Sierra Leone has joined other countries in the world to commemorate International Youth Day under the theme Youth Building Peace. The event is observed each year to promote awareness on the world's program of action for youth and encourage youth around the world to raise awareness on issues affecting the growth and development of youth in their various communities. The International Youth Day 2017 is also dedicated to celebrating young people's contributions to conflict prevention and transformation, as well as inclusion, social justice, and sustainable peace. Earlier this year, in the February 2017 Youth Assembly, the United Nations brought together approximately 1,000 young leaders and professionals from around the world, UN officials and diplomats, and representatives from intergovernmental and non-governmental organizations to tackle young people's role in realizing the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Jolly Amatia, Youth Chair of the Youth Assembly at the United Nations, urged member states to articulate positive actions for the development of young people globally.
To achieve these goals in the global, local, and regional levels, making your government accountable to deliver a fair and an inclusive society. Martin Luther King has said that darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. And hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. A world of solidarity, a world of unity is necessary and urgent more than ever. We need to unite and not divide. And the depth of our empathy, compassion, and support for each other is what makes us stronger. Diversity is our strength. Today, we proudly represent 85 countries in this hall. I'm honored to represent my country, Nepal, where the epitome of peace, Lord Buddha, was born. And I believe that we all are in our own ways ambassadors of peace, love, compassion, and kindness to the world. And it is not only a challenge and a shared responsibility, but also a moral obligation as global citizens.
The chairman, National Youth Council, Ibrahim Prince Toli, noted that government and partners should do more to improve the situation of young people, as well as promoting the active involvement of youth in maintaining peace and security. He reiterated the strategic importance of youth towards the 2018 general elections about awareness raising on peace and stability.
So the International Youth Day is not just a talking point, and as most likely has been the case, for people to come around, make hollowed speeches, but it is a perfect opportunity for governments all over the world to reflect on what can be done or what they have been doing to engage young people. What you get it from the young people themselves. Okay. So that is why for us this year we are looking at it as a very big opportunity to see how we as young people can provide solutions towards supporting the peace process of this country before, during, and after the 2018 general elections. Okay. So I'm calling on young people right across the country to continue to contribute to sustaining the peace that we have been sustaining as a nation. So the International Youth Day 2017 is yet another opportunity for us, as has been recognized that we as young people are agents of peace. We are agents of the social communities we live. So it is in recognition of that fact that this year's theme is titled Youth Building Peace. It means we can build the peace, we can sustain it. But it depends on certain societal factors that have to contribute towards sustaining that.
The Executive Director of the United Africa Organization, one of the flag bearer aspirants of the main opposition party, SLPP, Ali Kabar, said that as a visionary leader with a proven track record, peace is a process and they in the SLPP work hard to restore peace and unity amongst them ahead of the 2018 elections.
Well, I want viewers to understand that peace is a process. That political parties, by definition, almost always grow out of tension. But at the end of the day, it takes leaders like us to provide the kind of framework that will ensure that everyone believes that their aspirations will be actualized by working together. So I have been putting tremendous time and energy in bringing about peace and unity to the Sierra Leone People's Party, because only the united SLPP can defeat the APC and go on to protect our democracy, grow our economy, and make sure that we make this country a shining light on the hilltop of Africa.
Ali Kabar further reaffirmed his commitment to help empower the youth.
Is to inspire young people to believe in themselves. Because without that, we are not going to move forward as a country. And leaders have to be able to articulate their vision with clarity. And young people have to see that vision as a vehicle for the actualization of their own aspirations. So that is why I write a lot, and more importantly, I organize people. I go into communities of young people to talk to them, listen to their own hopes and dreams and their fears, and see how we can build a bridge to Sierra Leone that will make sure that the millions of young people in this country today will not continue to live in abject poverty. We cannot have a democracy here with 70% youth unemployment. We cannot have a democracy in this country and peace and security with a kind of massive alienation of young people today. Mass alienation of young people threatens our collective stability, and we have to do best, and that is what I'm doing to build that bridge for young people.
In his 14 February 2017 speech declaring March 7, 2018 for the country's general elections, His Excellency President Anis Baiko Umar stated that democratic disciplines requires the awareness that if someone belongs to a party, that party is bigger than the person, and that no member of a political party is above the rules and regulations of his or her party. He maintained that no political party is above the laws of the country.
No political party is above the laws of our country. As president, I am under oath to maintain law and order, peace, security, and the democratic character of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And I will use all the powers vested in my office to continue to ensure peace, security, law, and order during the electoral cycle.
The President, who doubles as coordinator of the African Union Committee of 10 heads of state and government on the reform of the United Nations Security Council, reaffirmed his government's commitment to foster sanity ahead of the 2018 elections.
I strongly believe that Sierra Leone will once again deliver free, fair, and credible elections. Though we still have challenges, our democracy is growing stronger. Our resolve to build on our democratic gains remains unshakable. And together, men and women of goodwill in all parties, both within and out of the country, young and old, in the executive, parliament, the judiciary, in every profession and field of endeavor. Together, this country will continue to be a beacon of unity of purpose, freedom, justice, and democracy.
Violent conduct by young people in recent times is of great concern as the country prepares for the 2018 election. A journalist and a youth activist, Abdul Kabir, gives us his own perspective about youth violence.
Article 17 of the African Youth Charter focuses on peace and security as to how we can promote the culture of peace, how we can be very much robust in rolling out programs that are geared towards the improvement of young people. Sierra Leone can be a sustainable country if only we utilize this set of people, the young people, and we should not use them as perpetrators of violence.
On his part, Augustine Sanko, the public relations officer of the Sierra Leone Reporters Union, enumerated the role of the media in promoting peace.
Media can be divided into two aspects. We have the traditional media and, of course, the new media. And I will speak on the traditional media because there we have the professionals and it can be regulated, unlike the new media, which is the social media and the like. For the traditional media, it can play a pivotal role in peace building, especially with the era of dialogue. It creates the platform for people to have their views, and also it gives people the opportunity to hear diverse views. And when that is done, you can make informed decisions. You can properly understand what is going on in a particular conflict before you make decision. So that can prevent conflict to some extent and also build the peace that you have with continuous dialogue.
On 17 December 1999, in its resolution 54/120, the United Nations General Assembly endorsed the recommendation made by the World Conference of Ministers responsible for youth that 12th August being declared International Youth Day. Since the adoption of the Security Council Resolution 2250 in 2015, there is growing recognition that as agents of change, young people are critical actors in conflict prevention and sustaining peace. For Star TV in Freetown, I am Basiru Sanusi.